70% of the American population is either overweight or obese. This is not surprising when we look at our diets of fast, processed, sugary, floury foods such as breads, grains, pastas, cereals, cookies, crackers, and how little vegetables and fruits and lean meats and good fats that we consume on a daily basis. Fat, talking about fat, it's probably confusing for a lot of people because we've heard of good fat, bad fat. There's what's omega-3s, omega-6. So we're going to talk about polyunsaturated fats, and there's really two types, omega-6 and omega-3s. In the American diet, we consume 20 to 30 of the omega-6 to 1 of the omega-3s. We consume a greater amount of oils that are in salad dressing, cooking oils, and like I said, what's in kind of pastas and cookies and candies. And we don't consume as much of these omega-3s. So think about it. Omega-3s come from marine fatty fish, salmon, halibut, mackerel, sardines, certain nuts, macadamia nuts, walnuts, to name a few, chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds. So we do not consume those on a daily basis like we do the fast processed food. So this is important because the ratio really should be about 3 to 1 or 1 to 1 of omega-6 to omega-3s. And we need these in our diet, and they're essential to normal quality of life. But when they're out of balance, when we get 20 to 30 to 1, what happens is the omega-6 fats produce chemicals that turn on inflammation. They're called eicosanoids, and eicosanoids are hormone-like substances that influence all of our cells. Every cell in our body has a cell membrane. So the type of fat we get in our diet lining our cell membranes influences whether that cell is going to be more inflamed or anti-inflammatory. So whether it's a heart cell, a muscle cell, a nerve cell, a bone cell, that ratio can affect everything. So omega-3 fats are what's called the anti-inflammatory fats. And again, when they're in proper balance, when we have an infection, we have a virus, we have trauma, we want the inflammatory chemicals to turn on and help start the healing process. But if we have that imbalance where we have an improper ratio, that's going to turn on pain and inflammation, and that really drives all the chronic disease states. It has been shown that a higher ratio, and it's been shown in animal and human studies, that a higher ratio of omega-6 to omega-3s increases weight gain, obesity, and inflammation, and vice versa. When you lower that ratio of omega-6 to omega-3s, it helps reduce weight gain, reduce belly fat, and reduce inflammatory markers. So think about it. When we want to fatten up cows, what do? We feed them corn. When cows are fed corn, they go to the market quicker, they get fatter. When cows are fed grass, or they're allowed to free range and eat grass, they take longer to go to the market, but the fat in their meat, if they eat corn, is going to be omega-6 fats, pro-inflammatory fats. So think of corn oil, sunflower oil, soybean oil, kind of the vegetable oils. Whereas if the cows are fed grass, the grass is an omega-3 fat, and the fat in their meat is going to be anti-inflammatory. So we're seeing now in the stores grass-fed beef, omega-3 enriched eggs, or free-ranged eggs. So that's why they're better for us. So the bottom line is, if we're eating a diet that's high in omega-6 fats through all these oils we talked about, the seed and vegetable oils, and we're not consuming salmon, halibut, mackerel, sardines, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, which is the omega-3 fats, which are anti-inflammatory, then that's going to create an imbalance, and that's going to cause pain, inflammation, and literally it drives all disease states. So if we want to get healthier and we want to have less pain and inflammation, the food we eat on a daily basis has an influence on that. So what I want to try to instill in people listening to this and reading the blog and my patients, that the food we eat either turns on chemicals that cause pain and inflammation, or the opposite, reduces pain and inflammation. So if we want to get healthier, we have to clean up our diets, and we have to start getting moving and eating cleaner.